guys, it's Megan. It's Saturday morning. You're seeing this on Sunday because I just thought I would do every other day videos from as much as I can, because I know I inundated you for like 2 weeks with like everyday videos, so I'm gonna keep it every other day for a while. But I wanted to get ready with you guys today, and I have a look in mind, and I have so much to talk to you guys about, like so much TV. But the show that I've currently been obsessed with is Mr. Robot, and we'll get into it. But I took creepy screenshots of the one character, Darlene, because I just loved her makeup, and I don't know if you'll be able to see how pretty she is and how cool her makeup is, but I just think she's gorgeous, and she has this really pretty, like, kind of smoky eye with a great cat eye. That's really what struck me, and then a really pretty nude lip, or that might just be her lip color. I can't tell exactly, but that's like my inspiration, and I'm using a lot of my Project Pan items, which you guys saw on Friday, my Project 10 Pan like introduction. I am so ecstatic, you guys. I filmed that on the 1st of January, so I've been using the products for about a week, and I'm just really glad that I did it and randomly decided to do it instead of like working my way up to it. I'm glad that I just kind of dove right in. So I did want to mention this one product that I usually apply before I get on camera, but this is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Eye Cream. This is fantastic. This is one of my favorite products from them. It does have like a metal thing where you can like smooth it on, but I felt like I got too much, so I just squeeze a little bit onto my ring finger. And this is in their original shade. They now have one. Now, why can't it come out? There's always technical difficulties when you film. That never happen in real life. But they have one for like fair skin, like my skin tone, and then they now have one for medium deep skin. So I just take about that much, so just like a little dollop, and then put it between my two ring fingers and just blend it in under my eyes. And this is a step that I think makes a huge difference with how awake you look. It gives you a little bit of really concealing, and it is your eye cream as well. It just makes you look so much more awake. And when I don't have time because I slept too much out during the work week, and I don't have time to do like my whole makeup or like anything really, I will always remember to put this on because it just makes you look so much more awake. So I wanted to mention that. Okay, so you guys, I just have to talk about all these shows. So this week I was pretty sick. My whole family, like my parents and my sister, during winter break, they were all sick with like a cold. And it really sucked because like they were so exhausted, and even though we had time off, like we couldn't really do anything because everyone was sick. So I was so like, I felt so awesome. I was like, I didn't get sick at all. And then on Monday night, so I went back to work on Monday night, I was starting to get really dizzy and just like not feeling very well. And so Tuesday and Wednesday I like took sick days. So it wasn't like a coughing, sneezing type of thing. It was like a sinus pressure headache, and like it was just so annoying. Like it just took everything out of me. So I had a lot of time to watch TV, and that's why I have so much to talk to you guys about. So I watched all of Making a Murderer in 2 days. And last weekend when I talked to you, I was saying how I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it because I knew I would get really invested. But then I didn't really know what else to watch. And like everyone has been talking about it, and I just wanted to see what the big deal was. So I started watching it, and holy crap, you guys, you will absolutely get invested if you watch it, but it is so compelling, so just like mind-boggling how this could actually be real. And I'm not going to really talk about details or anything because I know not everyone has watched it, and I want you guys to be able to watch these videos without like spoilers and stuff. So I'm not really going to talk about like all of what happened, but I never go on Reddit ever. Like it's not my thing. But a lot of people on Reddit like talk about Making a Murderer. So this week after I finished the series, I have been on there so much, just like reading people's theories, and like literally the power of the internet is kind of scary sometimes, like how people have come up with suspects that they think it really more than likely could be based on like police records and different things like that. And it's just weird how people can find that kind of information without being like an authority or like anything. They just found it through like public record, I guess. I hope they didn't like hack into the police or something. I don't really know. But it has been so crazy to like read all this stuff about it, because I feel very strongly that, especially think that the kid, Brendan, oh my God, just thinking about what happened to him makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I don't want to think about it. Just like how my boo, Dean Strang, oh my God, the freaking lawyers in this show, like Steven's lawyers were amazing. Like, there's no question about that. But Dean said that he hopes that Steven is guilty, because if he's not, it just seems like such a tragedy that this would happen, that he would have ended up where he did. So it's like a crazy thing. I mean, at least I got really into it. I feel like a lot of people have gotten into it, but I have heard people say and like read people that said that they could not get into it at all. And I was like, how can't you? This is like so insanely enthralling and just, like I said, mind-boggling that this is real. And I know there's been a lot of criticism that said, well, it's so one-sided. Obviously, it's all in support of Steven Avery, but I really think that it's just showing how things need to change within our court system, within the way that people get incarcerated, and it's just like crazy to know that this type of thing has happened before. It's probably happening. It's happened like way more than we probably even could guess. So it's just a really, really interesting documentary, if you want to call it that. And if you have Netflix and you have time to binge watch a show, watch it. I think that you will get a lot out of it. You probably will be really fired up, but it's really worth it. It really makes you think about things a lot. So that was what I watched when I was sick. And then I Instagrammed to you guys, like, I finished all my shows. I finished Jessica Jones. I finished Making a Murderer. I finished all these shows that were on my list. And so I asked for ideas. So I have a huge list of ideas now, which is awesome. But when you guys are seeing this on Sunday, tonight are the Golden Globes. And I love movies, but a lot of the movies that are nominated for the Golden Globes this year, I have not seen. A lot of them, the topics didn't interest me. Some of them kind of like freaked me out. So I didn't really see a lot of the movies that are nominated, but I have seen a lot of the TV shows that are nominated. And I'm so excited because Viola Davis is nominated for Best Actress for How to Get Away with Murder. I really hope she wins. She's going against some awesome people though, like Robin Wright from House of Cards. So it's like I'm conflicted, but I really hope that Viola wins because I think she's badass. But anyhow, I was looking at like the Golden Globes nominees for TV shows because over the past like I would say 5 years, I got way more into TV than ever before. I was always really into movies and would watch them like several movies every week, but now I am really into TV shows. So I was looking at the different TV nominees for best drama, I guess, and this one show really stuck out at me, and it is Mr. Robot. Like I showed you the pictures of, that girl is from Mr. Robot. And I had never even heard of this show. I had never heard anyone talk about it. I never saw anything on social media. I have never ever heard of it. And it's a USA Network show, and I love USA. So many of my favorite shows are on USA. I've always loved Monk. That was like my first favorite show. And then I think House was on USA. I feel like it was. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. But then Suits and White Collar and Royal Pains, I just love those shows. So I was really excited to see a USA show nominated. And so I looked it up and I was like, I can't believe I have never heard of this, with it being nominated for such a big award. So luckily on the USA website, they have the full first season that you can binge watch it. It's pretty cool. They have all 10 episodes, and those are the only episodes that like exist of it yet. And it's kind of annoying though. You have to sign into your cable provider, so it's not just like on there and you can just watch it. You have to sign in to your cable provider. I don't know. But we did that, and so I've been watching it. I only have 3 episodes left, so I've watched 7 episodes, and holy shit. This is an intense show. It's rated MA, and it says it's for language, but there's a lot of other stuff that is definitely for more mature audiences, like violence, sex, lots of language as well. Yeah, like violence, lots of violence, and just like the whole idea behind it is very intense and kind of makes you go like, whoa, like when you're watching it. So it's about, I can't even do my makeup, I'm like so excited. So it's about this guy, I don't really know how old he is, probably like my age, maybe like young to mid 20s, and he's the main character. And he's like this super crazy smart kid that, in the description it says that he is a like software engineer by day and vigilante hacker by night. And whenever I hear vigilante, I just think this is never gonna be good, because people that are like, oh yeah, I'm a vigilante or whatever, and they think that they're doing good, usually it's by means of doing something bad. So I'm always very skeptical about when things say like vigilante whatever. So he's like a computer genius. He can hack into like anything, and I think he is so attractive. Like he's that druggy, skinny, weird, awkward type of attractive to me. And so that doesn't hurt when I'm watching it, but he's very, very soft spoken, and he has a accent kind of. He looks like he's a little bit Middle Eastern or like Syrian or Persian or something. And so you have to really be paying attention, at least I do, because a lot of it is more like subtle type of things. Like they'll show things on the screen, but they're not like narrating it at the same time. And the quality of this show really reminds me of a Netflix show. So the acting is amazing, like the premise of it is really intriguing, and the cinematography is so unique, and that's really what like kept me watching, because the first episode I was kind of like not sure about it. But just the way it's filmed is very unique and very like artistic. It's not just like following the main character around all the time. It's different, and there's a lot, like now that I'm pretty far into the first season, there are a lot of plot lines going. There's a lot of more major characters than I thought when I started the show. It seemed like it would just be about this one main guy, Elliot. But they are really, like, they really keep you on your toes with all these different things. You have to, like, remember what is going on with all these different characters and what their motivations are and, like, why they're doing what they're doing. And it's kind of a lot to try to remember, but I really have wanted to like watch this whole season before the Golden Globes, and I definitely will, because today, like I said, I'm filming this on Saturday. Basically, like, I don't know if you can see my shirt, but it just says Netflix and chill. This is from my friend Kyle's shop, Totally Good Time, and I am literally going to do nothing today. I'm just going to watch this show, maybe start another show, just like relax, and I'm really excited about that. So, I don't know. It's a crazy show. It's very intense. It like makes you really kind of freaked out sometimes, at least if you're sensitive like me. But it's really, really good, and I can see how it's nominated for a Golden Globe, because like every aspect of it, from the plot, the writing, the cinematography, the acting, all of it is just really, really, really good. And I can't wait to see how the first season ends, because I just don't really know at this point. Even though I only have 3 episodes left, I feel like it could go a lot of different ways, especially since there's going to be a second season. So I don't really know, and I'm nervous, but excited. And yeah, so I love this girl's makeup. Bringing it full circle again. So basically I've just done like a little bit in the crease, and then I did some smoky liner, but I'm gonna go over it with my Bobbi Brown gel liner, just because I think that'll really make it crisp, because that's what I really liked about it was smoky, yet it was really, really richly black and crisp on the edges. And she does have a lot under the eyes. I don't typically do that, just because I don't know, I'm not used to seeing myself with that type of thing, but I will probably add it just to see how it looks. But this Mr. Robot show is awesome, and I can't remember what other shows were nominated for best like TV drama. Probably like House of Cards, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember at this point, but also this week I did finally watch Mad Max Fury Road, and it was good, I guess. Like, I think you can tell from me trying to be excited about it that I didn't absolutely love it. It was very different. That's the one thing that I can definitely say with full confidence, is that it was very different. And I really loved Tom Hardy, so I wanted to see it, partially because I think he's really hot, but I don't know. I don't really see how it is nominated for Best Film of the Year. I think I just wouldn't nominate it for that, but I always have to remind myself that pretty much every movie that's nominated for like Best Movie of the Year, especially drama, is like weird. Like, all these movies that get a lot of like award attention are always gonna be like something strange about like a strange topic, it's always something weird or like intense and crazy, and I think it gets crazier every single year, and I don't know if I can really handle it, but I'm gonna keep doing my TV shows, because I think shows, like TV, has really, really, really improved over the past few years. Like, I was impressed with Scandal a few years ago. I thought that was a really great show for like just a normal TV network. I thought it was very intense for like a normal TV station. But then with the introduction of like Netflix and Hulu doing their own shows and Amazon Prime doing their own shows, it's like such high quality TV. It's amazing. I would love to do like TV reviews or something, because I just love TV so much. I feel like this makeup isn't even related to Darlene anymore. Like, this just looks like my makeup would anyway. But so I'm going to do some foundation. I'm going to use my Guerlain Laundry de Peau, which is in my project pan, and I'm going to mix it in, because I've told you guys before, this foundation doesn't last very well. I'm going to use my DiorSkin Forever from CHOIX, and a lot of you guys have asked me like what website am I saying for these foundation samples, and it's called CHOIX, which is like a French word, and it's CHOIX. So I'll have it linked down below if you guys are interested, but you can just Google CHOIX and it'll take you to that website. But it's really cool. I've really enjoyed trying out different foundations in a smaller like portion, so I know that I can actually get through it, and if I don't like it, it's not like it was a $50 foundation, it was just like a $5 sample, and they were doing a promotion when I got these samples for 2 for $5, so they were really only $2.50, so it's not like a big investment that will like make me go poor for not using it or whatever. But I really have enjoyed this Dior Forever one the most, and it's actually hard to find. I could find it on Nordstrom's website, but like at Sephora and even on the Dior website, it seems like it's discontinued or something, but I really think it's amazing. And mixing it in with this Guerlain, which is really natural and not long lasting, I think it just helps it, the Dior one helps the Guerlain just last a lot better, but it stays looking very natural. So yeah, that is that. Okay, what else? Because I had this like whole big like mental list of things. Okay, so my family is really interested in going to the Caribbean. Ever since my mom and I last week watched Caribbean Life on HGTV, oh my god, that show was awesome. And if you guys have seen Hawaii Life on HGTV and they like find houses like solely in Hawaii, this is like that but just for Caribbean houses. So it was so beautiful, and we have never been anywhere like that. So my mom and I have been talking about it, but I thought I would ask you guys, because I know, like, obviously, there's a lot of you out there, so I'm sure some people have been to the Caribbean, but our, like, main question would be, what island do you think is most worthwhile for a very relaxing vacation? Like, we're not going there to party, we're not going there to like go scuba diving every day or something like that. Like, we're not super outdoorsy adventurous, we just want to relax, and we really want to go to an all-inclusive hotel, resort, or whatever it's called. We've never done that either, but I think that would really be the best way to, like, the way to make our money go the longest. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I've done some like preliminary research, but I just don't know, and I would love to get your opinions on that if you have been to the Caribbean like once before or many times. I just think that would really help us out. So that's something I'm excited about. I love planning for trips. I pretty much love planning for anything. Like, I'm a huge planner. I'm sure you guys have been able to tell that over the years, but I pretty much like planning things better than I actually like doing them, which is a weird realization I've had over the past year. But it's just fun to me to plan and make everything like exactly how I want it to be, and then when it's like real life, it's kind of harder to actually have it all happen exactly how I want it. But yeah, so I just really enjoy planning for trips. I think it's really fun. This is the CoverFX Moonlight highlighter. This is such a cool highlighter. Like, I'm still so in awe of this, because it's like this silver sheen in a like my skin tone looking powder. You just would never suspect it. It's so weird, but so gorgeous. And I have a hair or something there. Yeah, I really like that. And honestly, I wouldn't really have done like makeup today, because like I said, I'm just going to be relaxing, but I wanted to talk to you guys so badly about all these shows that I was like, it'll just be easier to do my makeup and Darlene really inspired me, like you guys saw. So you guys, I don't know what else to say. I felt like I had so much to say, and I said a lot of it, but now I feel like I have nothing to say. But you guys gave me so many good recommendations for TV shows. A lot of people, there was like so many honestly, but I got a few people saying to watch Fargo, which I have wanted to watch it, but I swear I saw like a few seconds of it and it was like super like violent or something. So that memory has just really stuck in my mind as something that I'm not sure if I want to watch, but it has Martin Freeman in it and I freaking love him, so I do want to give it a shot, like even if he is the only reason that I want to really watch it. Okay, I'm gonna try to put NARS Ondine on my lower lash line, like Darlene. She has it so smoky. Oh my god, that's like so smoky for me too. This had like a residue of black, that's great. And I have not worn makeup since Monday because I was sick for those 2 days, and then on Thursday and Friday I just didn't feel like it. Like, it just didn't appeal to me at all. So today's the first day that I've worn makeup in like 5 days. And this foundation, the Dior one, is definitely too dark. I forgot that when I was mixing it. Usually I add in some of my Illamasqua white foundation and that really helps it out, but I forgot about that. So yeah, oh my god. I feel like I just talked so much, but now I like exhausted myself that I don't remember anything else that I wanted to talk about. Like, I wish I could talk more about Making a Murderer, but honestly, I just get so passionate about it, I can't shut up about it. Like, my mom didn't even watch it, yet she knows every single thing that happened because we talked about it for like hours after I finished. And she's appalled with the whole situation as well, so it's just funny. I got this CoverGirl Plumpify Blast Pro mascara from Influencer, and look at this freaking brush. It is massive and it's like swirly. It's like as big as my eye, so I'm gonna try it today. Yeah, I don't know if I tried it yet. And I don't know if you can see on here. So it's like swirled and the brush is red. And at some points you can see that mascara didn't like get into those areas. I really hope you can see it because I can see it when I'm looking in the mirror. So it's like not, the whole brush is not coated with mascara. And I don't know if because it's new or if mascara just can't get in there or something. I don't know. The huge brush isn't my favorite. And I don't usually like plastic bristles. I usually like the like fluffy like L'Oreal Voluminous bristles. It's actually giving me a nice like natural like kind of flirty lashes because it's applying more to the base than it is to the tips, and that definitely gives it more of a flirty, fluttery lash. But I'm not really into this type of brush. I don't know. And then it has like a spiky ball at the end. Like, what is up with all these companies doing that? I don't like that. It makes me nervous bringing it in too close to my eye. So I'm like, this freaking spike ball is gonna stab my eye out. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like a lot of mascara is getting on these bristles. I don't know if that's, to me that's not great because I like a lot of mascara on my lashes. It's all like clumped up on that ball thing. I don't know. I don't really like this. I haven't really been a fan of CoverGirl mascaras. I would definitely say skip this. It just, like, it gives an okay effect, but it's just, like, frustrating. As you can tell, I was frustrated when I was applying it. And then, because I don't think that'll be good on my lower lashes, I'm just going to use this little Polish Choice Illicit Lash on my lower lashes, where my smoked out lash line is. Oh, and next weekend is Jacob's birthday, so I'm gonna do fun makeup for that. I got a really pretty glitter eyeliner from Urban Decay that I cannot wait to use. I have a specific look in mind for his party, and his party obviously isn't until nighttime, so I'll do a get ready with me before that and show you guys my makeup. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep this CoverGirl one. I just think it's like, I have other mascaras that I actually spent money on that don't piss me off, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. Okay, then for lips, Darlene's lips, I feel like, are a combination of these two colors from Urban Decay, Matte Stark Naked and Sheer Liar. They just look like a rosy neutral. So I'm going to mix these together. I have this little lip brush from Dior. I love this little brush, and I'm just gonna mix these two together. And I know I like them separately. And let's just see. Yeah, that gives like a literally almost my lip color, but like kind of sexier look. Which Darlene's lips, they're like huge and like pouty and really, really nice lips. Lips get me. I think lips get a lot of people. She has really, really nice lips. I think it needs a little more pink. These just feel so good on the lips. And it always looks like she has like matte lips, so I'm just gonna blot them and make them look a little bit like, oh yeah, these are my lips. So yeah, that pretty much just looks like any makeup look I've ever done, but Darlene, you totally inspired me. We kind of look the same. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I am going to relax so hardcore today, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to watch the Golden Globes when you're seeing this tonight, and I'm just so excited. I love award season. So anyway, let me know if you have watched any of the TV shows I was totally obsessed with this week and totally am obsessed with. And if you have more suggestions on TV shows that you think I would like, because you guys know the shows I like. But I made a list of them on my Instagram if you want to see that. And just let me know what kind of shows you think I would like, especially ones that have a lot of seasons, because I just get through shows so quickly anymore that if they only have one season, it only takes me a few days to get through that. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are the best, and I will see you really soon. Bye.